So it looks like one of the most notorious errors have returned to Warzone 2, which is the GoldFlake error. This was a really bad situation back in Vanguard when Caldera first dropped, and looks like it's starting to happen again in Warzone 2. This is specifically a console issue. It does happen on PC as well, but nowhere near as much in console. So today's video is mainly targeted to console players if you guys are on a PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, or Xbox One. And today I want to show you guys the best ways to avoid this situation, but there's nothing really you can do completely to stop it from happening until the developers fix the servers. This is a server issue on their end. This is not an issue with your internet, so just keep in mind that the tips in today's video might not work for all of you. And I do want to say that on my PS5 I was also experiencing this issue for probably like 2 hours, and I kept trying a lot of the tips in today's video, and one of them actually worked quite well to basically get rid of this issue permanently. So if you guys do enjoy today's video and learn something new, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel. 1 like equals 1 extra brain cell for all the developers. So the first thing I actually did to fix this issue, and this might not be something a lot of you guys want to hear, but I was kind of desperate because I wanted to make content. I went ahead and just reinstalled the complete download of Warzone 2. You guys probably don't want to do this, and I understand why if you guys don't. This is a bit annoying and it might take time depending on how steady your connection is, but I have a pretty steady connection. It only took me about 3 hours to reinstall it, which is a pretty long time, but it's a pretty big game, let's be honest. If I will be completely honest with you guys, this is the only thing that I actually did to fix this issue. Everything else didn't really work. I mean, I can go ahead and list the other things I did, and they do usually help with situations like this, but like I said, this is a server issue. This isn't something on your end, so there really isn't anything you can do about it besides wait or try reinstalling, but even reinstalling might not work. But if you guys absolutely have to play right now and you want to try every single solution possible, I would definitely say try reinstalling the game, restart your console, restart your router, the normal stuff. And if that doesn't actually work, then I recommend you guys go ahead and rebuild your database. Now, I am pretty positive that you can do this, safely on a PlayStation. I don't actually know how to do it on an Xbox, so I don't want to give any misinformation and have you guys end up deleting a lot of very valuable content. So guys, please, if you're on Xbox, look up another video on how you guys can do this, because I don't actually have a guide on the channel for this, but I do have a guide on the channel for PlayStation users. Now keep in mind, I highly doubt this was a solution because I did do this and it still persisted. As soon as I did this, I still experienced a lot of issues. I basically reinstalled Warzone 2 as my last option, and that was the only option to work. So I'm not sure if I just did all these things combined and it worked, or if it was only reinstalling that actually worked, which is why I want to go ahead and go down the list. So maybe you guys can try all of them, or you guys can just try reinstalling. Usually I'm pretty certain of what actually works, but for today's issue, I'm actually not exactly sure. But I noticed a lot of new players that have no idea what to do, so at least some of the tips I have for you guys might help for a lot of new players, or even players that have been playing for a while. This is also an issue on Warzone 1. If you guys have been trying to play Warzone 1 before it actually goes away, which is going to be going away permanently by the end of this week, then that is actually something that's going on over there too. So if you guys are trying to play Warzone 1, I recommend you guys go ahead and reinstall Warzone 1 if you guys have it installed onto your console for a while. That could also help, which is quite strange because Warzone 2 and Warzone 1 supposedly have different servers, but they're having the same server issue. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. As of the time I'm actually uploading this video, this server issue might actually be non-existent, but at the time where I was actually seeing the reports, there were literally thousands of people on Reddit posts and just Google searches having this exact same issue that I was having. So I figured I should just make a video and try to explain the best way I can. But that's all I have for today's video. I do want to remind you guys one more time that the solutions might not actually work, and you might have to just wait it out for this one. I would really like to find a solution that is just a guaranteed fix, but sadly that's just not what this is. But as of right now, I think the server's back up. A lot of players have said that the servers are working for them again, so I think we should be good for now. But with it being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.